Hey guys, I'm making an Aquashella video. I have some fun stories to tell. Aquashella is a really fun convention that happens a few times a year across the states, where fish fanatics can rejoice and be surrounded by other obsessed people and pretty lights and music. They call it an aquarium festival because it has a really fun vibe. I like it. And this one was over a Halloween weekend, and all the blacklight decorations really inspired my Halloween costume. What was Simply Betta for Halloween? I'll give you a hint. I wasn't Legolas this time, and I glowed in the dark more than usual. You'll find out in a few minutes. I am about to have probably the busiest day of my entire life. It's gonna be busy. I am signed up for so many things today. I have a live stream, I have a talk. I've never done a talk before. I've never public spoken in front of people before, and I'm supposed to do it about breeding bettas. I'm part of like a competition, an aquascaping competition, and all of this is happening in one single day. But I'm excited. I'm gonna go grab myself some coffee because I'm desperate for coffee. At the moment, I'm here at the fish tube booth. We have like this big square, this big area right here. Right now, Rob from Simply Aquatics and Coralfish 12G are here as well, which is awesome. They're doing a live stream behind me. Oh, whoa. The first place that my eyes went to when I just walked into the building was a driftwood store, Pet World experience. Look at this, look at all this wood and stone. This is like my dream. Look at this, look at this. Look at all of this. Whoa, look at this. Look how cool this is. Look how big these are. What? Oh my God, these are so cool. I hope none of this stuff is haunted though, or cursed. Whoa, what? God, whoa, look at this. This is so neat. This thing is almost half as tall as I am. How many people do you know who get really excited like this when they see a bunch of rocks and sticks for sale? It's embarrassing. Whoa, all of this stuff is mounted to pieces of slate. That's a nice touch. Whoa, look at this. 20 minutes until people start coming in. So I need to choose some stuff. Look at that one. Look, it's so cool. I asked my mom if she'd buy me an early Christmas present, and she said yes. So I'm gonna choose some pieces before people get here. Look at that. I don't know what this kind of rock is, but it's really pretty. I want to come home with a bunch of rocks, hopefully, but I have like a suitcase weight limit, so we'll just see how that goes. Because my mom said she'd buy this for me for early Christmas present, I got a little pine tree. It's gonna be my little Christmas tree. So got this kind of neat looking piece on a piece of slate. I have a little project coming up that this would look really nice in, a little nano tank. I scrambled back to my first obligation of the day, the live stream. They had a nice setup this year in the fish tube booth. Thanks to all the people who stopped by the Aquashella YouTube channel while I had my live stream there and a coffee and a donut. It was lovely. The live stream ended up going pretty nicely. I like the setup up there, and that was fun. Now I'm just sitting around and biding my time a little bit. I'm signing some things. I have little posters. I got a little face on a card with my little cartoon fishies, giving away some cute little masks, that sort of thing. I'm just waiting for my talk to start. I'm nervous. My talk's in like an hour, and why am I so nervous? I shouldn't be nervous, but I am. All right. I was so grateful to be offered a chance to talk on stage about selecting and breeding the coolest fish in the world, but I also did this really last minute because of my busy schedule. I was up until 4 a.m., like the day before traveling here, making my graphics so I'd have some good visuals while talking about form and colors and crossing different tail types in the breeding process. I think I did okay, like passable. I got to do a Q&A after as well, which was especially nice. I just did a talk. I just got up in front of people and did like an actual presentation and a Q&A session, and I'm so proud of myself right now. That was hard. I don't think you know how nerve-wracked I was. I was like shaking. I was afraid I was totally gonna choke. I was about to like abandon it and then have Alex from Tank Tested just like go do my presentation for me. I was this close, but I bucked up and I did it, and I'm glad I did. Now I get to goof off for a little while and go explore this cool convention before I actually have the aquascaping competition in like 20 minutes. Or I'm gonna be up against like actual good aquascapers, so we'll see how I do. One of the best things about Aquashella is how much effort is put into like all the cool art. It has a really nice vibe to it. To get into the convention center, you get to adventure through this awesome glowy blacklight area with all these colorful lights and good music. It's so neat. You know I'll be coming back here in my Halloween costume tomorrow to get a solo dance session in my costume, which you'll see in a few minutes. I could spend so long in there. I did spend so long in there. But I also stuck around the fish tube booth to relax and to talk with all the great people who stopped by. And wow, I totally see now, looking back at this footage, that I need a haircut. It's been a little too long, Taylor. There's actually a shrimp competition here, and that's like my dream, is to like have some little tiny shrimp entered in a competition. It's my dream to do that for betta fish too. I just don't compete my fish. It's just a time management problem. I love flower horns. They're so funny and colorful, and I'm just really drawn to them, and my mom is actually really drawn to them too. She didn't actually know what they were. So I asked my Mom, what do you think this fish is called? And her ideas, I think they were pretty good ones. And she ended up guessing pufferfish, big-headed fish, and tumor fish, which I think are all pretty good names for this fish. From the top, you can't even tell it's a fish, and that's why I like it. I think glowfish are cute. Whoa. I think I can actually hear the unsubscribing happening while I'm editing this video. This tank feels really ominous. I feel like it's foretelling my demise. Can you imagine this in the Simply Betta fish room? Because I can. I'm about to start the aquascaping competition, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna do because so many of these people are really good. But we'll see. Like, this is cool. This is a little aquascaping booth. I know it's difficult to see when it's so busy. This is my tank. I've already selected my wood. I've selected my stone, and now it's all up to Taylor's pure talent and skills to make the best aquascape that I can, and probably lose, but I'll do it gracefully. Hours before the aquascaping competition started, we blindly chose some sticks and rocks to be ours. I proceeded to have no idea how to actually turn them into a cohesive aquascape, so I just sort of went with it. I was also trying to eat a chili cheese dog while I did this, and it was just a terrible idea. I see lots of betta fish for sale. There is a booth here that has a little pond filled with juvenile bettas, so people can actually like stand over and stare into the pond and choose their own. You can like select your own, which I'm considering doing if there's any left, to maybe pick out a bunch of little females in the catch your own tank. So did you know Mike from Aqua Pros is like making a fish food now? So I'm gonna try some of this really high protein fish food with my own tanks, and I just think it's hilarious that I wasn't expecting selling fish food.
I didn't really tell anybody about this because I've just been working on it so much behind the scenes, and so I'm just really happy to be here showing it off to people for the first time. Legit for a reason, and
I don't know why this fish food is so funny to me. Probably because you could tell Aqua Pros named it. Like, it's legit. I've been into Blackwater tanks recently, and Texas Mycology is here, selling just so much cool, crazy botanicals I've never seen before. I feel like I just walked into like this beautiful Middle Eastern spice market. Like, what is this stuff? I am so tired right now. It's been such a big day, and I've done so much talking. I've had a blast. I usually have a blast at these kinds of really big gatherings. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with my Halloween costume, which I'm kind of excited about. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, so I can just relax and talk to people and not worry about like a schedule. And I'm totally gonna come back to the cool blacklight area and have some fun dancing around. And now, the dorky costume reveal you've all been waiting for. That's right! I'm a rave skeleton. It was 7 in the morning. I didn't care. It was boogie time. I have to go around the convention today and actually like, buy a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna buy stuff. I'm gonna go buy some stuff. Whoever decided to make this convention over Halloween weekend is really, really smart. There were so many cool costumes from convention goers, from vendors. They were everywhere, and it really just added a lot of fun to everything. I totally tried to pressure Coralfish 12G into learning how to shuffle. The next day, here's what the aquascape looks like. They filled it up for me, and it's kind of neat. It's a little bit cloudy. It's the best I could do in 1 hour. I really like this bat rock here. I like how pointy it is. It's really pointy, very interesting. And then I just thought that adding like this weird triangular piece would also be interesting. It's like your eye goes down and then up. I actually don't know what I'm doing. It's a little cloudy right now. It needs a filter on it. I'm not sure if it's gonna win. But you know what? I tried, and that's what matters. LR Brett as a booth. You bet. I went back and I caught myself some little juvenile betta fish from the pond. It's right before the convention ends, and I need to pick out a bunch of stuff to stuff into my suitcase. So I come home with a full suitcase. So the question is though, like, what do I pick? I have to pick through a lot of it. To choose a bunch of ghost wood for a project I have coming up. It's yet unannounced, so I'm not going to tell you about it. But will I be able to fit this in my suitcase? I don't know. We'll find out.
Dude, yeah, kind of.
Alright,
Nice man.
At the very end of the convention, they announced the winners of the Scape competition, and I was not one of them. So congratulations to the winners. You guys did great. Well, Aquashella just ended. It was pretty fun. I ended up not winning the Aquascape competition. I didn't exactly expect to, but that's okay. I'm not too heartbroken about it. They actually raffled off those tanks to people who entered in a raffle. I bought a bunch of really fun things that I'll probably go over shortly and have fun with on the channel. So this has been another blast, and especially because this is like a special occasion for me, since I don't live near any fish stores. I don't really live by people who are so deep into the hobby like me. So I have to travel to go get my fix and to go just enjoy myself around like-minded people, and that's what I did. I hope you were able to see some of the fun with me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.